Which two details best shape the theme that people experience different phases throughout a lifetime? And all the men and women early players. And one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 H's. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. Full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. Then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel. All the world a stage. And all the men and women early players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. And all the men and women early players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 H's. At first, the infant. Mewling and crying in the nurse's arms. Then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel. And shining morning face, creeping like snail. Unwillingly to school. And then the lover. Sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad. Made to his lady friend's eyebrow. Then a soldier. Full of strange oaths, and bearded like the part one. Jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. Seeking the bubble reputation. Even in the cannon's mouth. Which 3 words or phrases best contribute to a romantic mood? From Song to Celia. By Ben Jonson. Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss but in the cup, and I'll not look for wine. The thirst that from the soul doth rise, doth ask a drink divine. But might I of Jove's nectar sup, I would not change for thine. I sent thee late a rosy wreath, not so much honoring thee. Which 2 phrases help determine the meaning of the word biodiversity as it is used within the context of the sea life discussed in the excerpt? Excerpt from New Deep-Sea Coral Species Discovered in Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuary by Katie Jewett and Justin. After its discovery on Cordell Bank, the same species was found in other waters, including both Channel Islands and Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuaries. Much of the ocean is unexplored and undescribed, especially at depth. Deep-sea exploration and surveys provide crucial biodiversity data to support the protection of deep-sea exploration and surveys. Thanks to the precision of ROV technology, collection for scientific study is non-destructive to the surroundings. Thanks to the precision of ROV technology, he had his dream, and all through life worked up to it through toil and strife. A float career before his eyes, it colored for him all his skies. The storm cloud dark above his bark. Identify which details are most important or less important for an objective summary of the excerpt. I found it fully cultivated. Either The author uses a The dock was soon covered with the usual crowd of curious onlookers as they arrived. This was especially true when, like the Pharaoh, it has been built in the city and belongs to a local. Meanwhile, the vessel was approaching the harbor, but so slowly and with such an air of melancholy that the onlookers, scenting misfortune, began to wonder if an accident happened on board. However, the experienced seamen among them saw that if there had been an accident, it could not have happened to the ship herself, for she had every appearance of being under perfect control. Meanwhile, the vessel Which two pieces of evidence from the passage best suggest